What's up, Go-To Ones? Frank from Go-To Guild here, your favorite product marketer, checking out Artisan. Artisan, another YC classic. Back with another one. AI employees called artisans and world-class software. AI employees called artisans and world-class software. That's just a weird sentence. I don't know. It's just strange. I don't know. It's worded weirdly. Worded weirdly. Good God. That was worded weirdly. God. Artisans work alongside your human team in our highly functional platform that contains every tool needed to complete their role, starting with sales. Meet the first artisan, Ava, the AI BDR. Ava is the most feature-rich AI BDR. She supercharges the productivity of human BDR teams. Okay, let's check out Ava.
Sales representatives spend millions of hours tediously researching prospects, writing emails, and booking in meetings.
Yeah.
But what if we told you it doesn't have to be that way? Introducing Ava, the sales rep artisan. Ava is just like anyone else on your team. She has a unique personality and gets to know you. She has conversations with her colleagues via Slack. She learns how the company works and gets better at her job. Except Ava isn't like her colleagues at all. Ava is a first-of-her-kind, cutting-edge AI agent trained to revolutionize outbound sales. Ava is an artisan. She prospects using her database of over 250 million contacts with 65 parameters. She crafts and sends intent-driven bespoke email sequences to thousands of prospects per month. She responds to prospect questions using her superhuman product knowledge. She self-improves using her advanced data analytics skills to adaptively modify her writing.
This is a long video. It's 2 minutes. I usually check out after 30 seconds, minute max. Gave it a little bit extra time, but there's a lot of fluff in there. It's like a beautiful video, very well produced, but it's just like, it's just now getting into the meat of it. Could tighten it up a little bit, but it's probably not worth the effort to change it now. I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff that's related to this, generally in this area. Can you fully automate sales? The proof is really in the details, because with most of these AI tools, things can look good every once in a while, but then there's gonna be these edge cases and things that it doesn't understand that just make it look real sloppy to people. So when people know, so I guess a couple of questions.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions, and I want to have them answered immediately.
Like how do you integrate with this BDR? Are they, they're setting up a meeting, but they're obviously not going to do the meeting, I'm assuming, or you're going to have like an AI avatar just like do a full sales pitch for somebody over video. Like, how does that work? Is there like a handoff process? Are we able to see everything? I'm assuming we're able to see everything Ava is sending out, if it makes sense. Vote stuff up and down. Because I just find that in the long tail, a lot of these AI tools are just not there yet. Even though they can look good to, somebody in a couple examples, the way that this technology is working, it's kind of a black box, so you really don't know how it's going to work for people until it's really out there. So that's why I think for a lot of these AI tools, you having somebody like myself to do product marketing and talking to people and actually hearing their real feedback as much as possible is like even more vital. But if I'm going to just rate this hero, I think they explained the idea of what an artisan is. I like that they branded that. In their own way. I think that's smart. And I think it opened them up probably on the funding side to be able to say, all right, we're doing this for our sales rep, but we're eventually going to do this for support, or we're going to do this for product or whatever else, to create these like specifically tailored first gen AI employees. I think it's a smart way to approach it. So for Artisan, what are we giving them? Artisan.co. I give it a 7.8. I think it's pretty solid. Give them a round. But let's see what else they got. End-to-end workflow automations. They don't just automate simple repetitive tasks, they automate and act as co-pilots for job functions from end to end. So it's researching, scheduling meetings, make human workers 10 times more productive, onboarding under 10 minutes. Okay. Creating a consolidated GTM platform with digital labor ingrained. Okay. Cool. So we're going to have Ava, Liam, and James. What happens when Ava the sales rep is emailing with Ava the sales rep? It's a riddle for you. We'll see. Maybe the AI will conspire to spend as much money as possible, and Ava sales rep 1 is going to embezzle money to just stop it. Oh man, I don't even know. I don't even know if that's unrealistic. Because they know what they can get away with. Anyway, that's what I said. Marketer, customer service rep. I get that that's where they want to go. I don't trust these systems yet at all at scale, because it's all about the nuance and the detail, and that customer experience that they're having on the other end needs to feel real. And if they know they're chatting with Ava, it does diminish that connection. There's just no substitute for people. People like knowing that somebody else cares. Artisan has to be so good, and the experience has to be so seamless that they don't even know that they're not talking to a real person. And what are the ethics of doing that? That's a whole nother question, but just chat. Artisan can use all platform features. Chat with your Artisan VR web chat or Slack app. And also, you can ask them to do tasks, change settings, do research, or just seek some advice. Artisan self-improve every single day. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I would love to watch a demo. Okay, they got the quick 5-minute and they got the full 1 hour. Nice. Like to give me some options. I think they need something else. The demo that I'm looking for is not demo of using the platform. I want to see what it looks like from the customer's standpoint. That's what's going to let me know if this is what I want people to experience. Maybe they have part of it.
Hi everyone, so I'm just going to give you a quick run through of V2 of Ava and the Artisan platform. So if you saw the previous design, things have changed a lot. Everything's a lot cleaner, everything's a campaign setup with her. She uses the information you give her to create a campaign. So this is the campaign that Ava created from that onboarding. Let's go into it. We can see there's 26,000 leads matching my ICP. So these are the countries, job titles, sectors, and number of employees that I've targeted for this campaign. Website and gain a better understanding of the product you're selling. Like it could never have been written by.
Yeah, if I had more time, I'd probably go through that a little bit more. About doesn't really tell you who's in the company. Yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the many, like, this is going to be super competitive. People are trying to create automations for these exact things. So they're going to need to find a way to stand out. I think they're starting to carve that out a little bit. So I think they're doing a pretty good job, but this is a super competitive space. They need some testimonials on this page. They need to show like a end user experience. So I'm gonna give it a 7.3 because I didn't really get to feel what it was like to be on the other side and where Ava ends. I mean, if I send out an outbound campaign, like, what is the goal? The goal is to have a meeting, and you're gonna expect the meeting to be with Ava. So I don't know. At some point, you're like, well, crap. Now we actually got a customer. So what do we do? 7.3 on the page, 7.8 on the hero. Very interesting company. There's going to be a lot of people in this space. I do think someone will be able to nail doing this properly. But we also talked a lot about chatbots like 5 years ago, and chatbots didn't end up taking over. So remains to be seen if customers, the end users, are really gravitating to that. Do they expect a more personal approach? Do they like talking with AI if AI is good? That's a tough one. I don't know if I can have a definitive opinion on that yet. I guess it depends on the person and how good technology is, but give this one a shot. Artisan, artisan.co. As always, brush your teeth, walk in the corner, check out gotoguild.com for customer feedback. This is what we do. We collect it for you, help you get that product insight. Especially for AI tools, you need to know how people are actually experiencing it on a more granular level, because it's hard to test that at scale the way you would normal code bases. Yeah, hit me up. Denbo out. Oh, sorry.